Because people fucking hate me. Because I've been a loud and annoying leftist for 10 fucking years, chatter. 10 years. Okay? That's it. For 10 fucking years, I have pissed off everyone, even people who would otherwise be aligned with me. That's it. Most of it is because there are people in here who have felt wronged. Okay? There are people in here who were in here who felt wronged by me and fucking despise me for that reason. I'm Sudanese. Small head, you ain't so bad, kid. Thank you. That's it. And Booker was changing a very specific subject he was clearly trying to run from. Yes, but my assessment in that moment, or the reason why I always am like, I have talked about Sudan, but why are you bringing it up in this circumstance, is because it is the most common deflection point. That's it. The thing is, I'm stubborn as fuck. Okay? I'm a stubborn ass motherfucker. And I don't do this so that people think I'm cool. Okay? Nobody thinks leftism is cool. I wish they did. It would be awesome. Okay? I wish they did. But they don't. And a part of the reason why they don't is because we're fucking annoying. All of us on the left, we're fucking annoying. We're constantly going, me, 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 me. We're constantly chirping. Okay? We love chirping. We chirp all the time. We are unimaginably hostile to people who are ignorant. We are unimaginably uncharitable to everybody else, and even people who we perceive as having a slight deviation from our ideology. Okay? It's just the truth. Face thinks you're whack, or rather your audience is, because of this reason. They would not have blinked about this recent controversy. There are so many other communities out there who much rather find themselves in the throes of like all of the most like right-wing, racist, bigoted shit, as opposed to this community, because this community is so unimaginably hostile to perceived slights, some of which is obviously deserved, but some of which is not. And this is an issue in my audience, and this is something that I've yelled about quite a bit. The irony is, of course, whenever I yell about it, people then fucking, the very same people who constantly talk about that shit will use that as another opportunity to further relitigate how bad I am. We have a real issue. That's why, what's the first thing that I always say? Be normal. No, it's not all leftists are like that. I think it's just you, dog. You're just an asshole. No offense. No offense. But as someone who agrees with 80% of your politics, it's crazy how unlikable you are. I don't even know why. Okay. Who do you perceive as a more likable figure? Like this is what I mean. This is what I'm talking about. I like that the three people that you mentioned as a much more likable figure are the three people that I have direct communication with, like are the closest, with the exception of, I mean, I guess like Rashida Tlaib or Ilhan Omar. They like me. Quite a bit, as a matter of fact. Maybe they see something you don't. I don't know. Also, those are politicians. They have to be, probably because they don't watch your stream. Oh, okay. Who do you think is at fault here? Guy who agrees with overwhelming majority of my opinions, but simply can't seem to place your finger on why you just have distaste for me and you can't let go of that optical resentment? Or guy who's trying to navigate way you talk, I think, or guy who's just trying to navigate through the treacherous nature of reactionary politics that are so pervasive online. It's because I give off a frat dude vibe. All right, man. Anyway, as I said time and time again, I'm hard-headed and I'm stubborn. And I think that is what is necessary to get the point across sometimes. And also, I think it would be insincere if I were to try to retriangulate my message to the aesthetic tastes of people who don't like that I come across like a frat bro. But a couple of people mentioned you in particular when they mentioned that they're tired of seeing frat bro leftists. Yeah. Okay. You build it. If you build it, they will come. I have no control over who I am. This is just who I am. And I think it would be insincere if I were to behave in a different manner. I believe the things that I believe. I do also disagree with a lot of people who say, oh, you're a frat bro leftist and that's not digestible. I think that's also incorrect. I do suspect that your brand of leftist aesthetics is actually not digestible. I'm a normal person. This is just who I am. I happen to have this worldview. It doesn't matter. The optics don't matter all that much.